2 months since the first murder, 3 weeks since the last, and 10 days since police arrested the man who they say is responsible. Tonight, formal charges against the accused Seminole Heights serial killer.
The grand jury returned an indictment against Howell Donaldson III, charging him with 4 counts of premeditated murder with a firearm.
That means they found probable cause he committed all 4 murders. The next step is Donaldson's arraignment, and that will happen on Tuesday, the 12th.
Meanwhile, people living in Seminole Heights are still cautious even after Donaldson's arrest and charges being filed. With the case moving toward a trial, neighbors told Nightside's Sarah Rosario they are anxious to see what happens.
Neighbors are cautious because for the past 2 months, neighbors have told us that they want this case to move forward. They've been on edge in between, and they say that they're cautious, and they say that they also hope that they're hoping for closure, not just for victims' families, but for themselves too.
Business has improved at the Seminole Heights General Store since the arrest in 4 murders that terrorized the neighborhood.
I'm elated. I'm extremely happy. I feel like everyone can have a little bit more peace of mind and just, settle back to their routines.
While many are breathing a sigh of relief, neighbors are guarded.
Businesses are open a little later, and it's more of the community on the streets in the neighborhood, but they're still being vigilant.
With Donaldson indicted on 4 counts of premeditated first-degree murder and his parents refusing to testify against their son, victims' families want justice, and so do neighbors.
I feel for them too, but who knows what goes on in the mind of a serial psycho killer.
While many feel for the parents, neighbors say it's their responsibility to testify.
You got to do what's right, do right by him, not just him, but the families that are involved as well, Do the right thing.
They, too, in a sense, are victims. A neighborhood held hostage by these killings, not only impacting businesses, but their everyday lives.
And just to get this going and underway, it's a whew.
As the families of 4 victims grieve, this community unites, standing together to see what happens next. Hopeful, whatever the outcome is, these families get closure.
Praying for the families that lost their loved ones is, I think, crucial because they're the ones that are going to really need support.
Sarah Rosario, 10 News.
10 News is on the latest developments in this case. You can always find our reports at WTSP.com/Seminole Heights and get alerts through the free 10 News app.